can hear you miles and miles away, and a moose doesn't hurry anywhere. They take their time. And they might hear you 5-10 miles away, and over the course of 2 or 3 days, they work their way that way. He says, and all of a sudden, 3-4 days in a hunt, we're going to be covered up in moose. That's exactly what happened. The first 2 or 3 days, we were kind of sitting around there, and I'm thinking, man, this is real boring, sitting on a 5-gallon bucket, staring out at the little lake. And then all of a sudden, one cow shows up, and she goes into heat, and all of a sudden, they just start piling in. Every time we call, we're hearing something. And just like any hunting, they didn't all pan out. We had a hard time getting within bow. Well, we showed up, and I wasn't planning on getting into the bush as early as we had to, so I only ended up with 5 or 6 days to hunt. Well, then 4 days into the hunt, my buddy's mom has a heart attack in North Carolina. And we get a call via satellite phone that his mom might not make it through the night. So all of a sudden now the priority isn't hunting at all. And he says, what do you want to do? And I said, well, your mom's more important than the moose, so let's get out of here. So we decided we're going to hunt that night, and that was it. We're going to fly out the next morning. Well, that night, we called my bull into about 120 yards, and we had a gun in case we ran into a grizzly as a backup. And about 3 minutes before dark, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I'm a bow hunter, I'm a bow hunter, I'm a bow hunter. Oh, no, I'm not shooting with a gun, I'm a bow hunter. And about 1 minute before dark, I picked up the gun, and I literally couldn't see him without looking through the scope. And I shot him. He ended up having 42, 43-inch spread, which isn't a monster. Truth is, if I would have had another 5 or 6 days, I wouldn't have shot him. But it's just one of those things where you kind of roll the punches. I figured going home with him was better than going home empty-handed by far.